Hi, hey, you're here, you're back. It is Carl, and I'm here at Superstar Diamond Day at the Beachbody headquarters, and now I have Tara Bialik, 15-star diamond, and we were just talking. We actually went out to dinner last night, got a chance to get to know each other and spouses, and what I thought was fascinating is, first off, you are in Connecticut, and it's interesting because we have pockets of coaches around, and I'm always impressed when somebody makes it work on the East Coast, because there's the East Coast for some reason, I don't know, lags behind a little bit. It's cold, but I don't know, there's some sort of aspect of the mentality of the East Coast doesn't like to be a joiner nearly as much, I think, right? So they resist it. It's like, oh, network marketing.
Yes.
Have you ever done network marketing before?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Okay, so what got you started with this? What led you to a decision to make this a business?
Well, I went to school for nutrition and dietetics, and I decided that I wanted to I found Beachbody because I was using P90X after each of my babies were born. And I came across the opportunity, and I thought it would be a great way to share tips on nutrition with other moms like me that were struggling, to get to the gym and stuff like that. So I thought this would be a great way to do it. And I jumped in. I was teaching, had 3 kids. They were 5 and under at the time.
How long ago was this now?
2.5 years.
Okay.
So August of 2013, I jumped in. We're heading back to school. My husband and I are both teachers, and it was the craziest time. I thought it was going to be a hobby. I didn't really know it was a network marketing company. I really didn't know what that meant. But I knew that I loved the products. I knew that I loved helping people, and I wanted people to feel good like I did using the product. So
now 2.5 years is not a lot of time to become a superstar diamond coach. I mean, we had other coaches in here who have been in it for 6 years, 10 years. So like, were you like hitting it at every moment, making everything work? People watching must be like, oh, I could 2.5 years to 15-star diamond. She has this thing wired. She's like the greatest coach in history. Like, have you succeeded at everything?
No, I think the times that I didn't succeed actually brought me to where I am today. Last year, when we had leadership, I did not qualify to go to leadership. I was a week away from qualification. I was very upset. I remember going on Melanie Mitro's page, and she talked about herself not being at her first leadership, the first leadership as well. And it just encouraged me. So I said, I'm just going to put my head down and see what I can do in a year. And then the following year, I woke up that morning at leadership, 15-star qualifying. So that was a huge deal for me. I felt like if you put your head down, if you lead with your heart, anything is possible. Anything is possible if you're going out there to serve others. And as many people as you can. Like, that was the thing. I didn't go to bed at night until I reached out to 1 more person or 2 more people. Like, it was always, I did more than I had to.
So, I mean, that's awesome. I mean, literally, that's a work ethic. And people, it's funny, network marketing has this reputation of representing, fast money and get a car or pay off your mortgage and all that kind of stuff, as if it just happens by magic. And you worked hard, and you push yourself to do just a little bit more. And if you want to be a person that's a superstar diamond, that's what it needs to be. Do a little bit more. When you think you're done, you do a little bit more. Now, that's from a coaching perspective. When you say head down and lead with your heart, what does that really mean? That's very abstract.
Right.
So what does that mean in practice, in practical terms?
In practice, and this is something I teach my coaches, is that we're in a business of building relationships and being true to yourself. So going out there and really loving people right where they are, whether they're able to join you right now or not, that's what it's all about. And that's what I teach them to do more of. So it's more people that you're touching, more hearts that you're touching, more people that you're helping, maybe even direct in the right direction. It may not be with a program right now, maybe a program later, So it's focus on building the relationships, focus on being a friend first, and then people want to join you. It's just that it happens. It's that compound effect. People want what you have when you're happy.
Yeah, so when you go about this and you're starting these conversations, for any coaches who are just getting started, and I know, we get these comments, people are like, I'm having no success, nobody will talk to me. How do you start that conversation? Because you obviously don't walk up to somebody and say, hey, you look like you could lose some weight. Like, you don't say
Right,
that.
no.
Like, oh, you're so out of shape. Why don't you join my
No.
challenge group?
Right.
So that's a quick way to get slapped.
Yes.
So what do you do to start that conversation and turn it into something where somebody doesn't feel like a piece of meat to be a
Right.
Success Club point, but they
Right.
actually feel like they're making a friend?
Right. So I think being genuine on your Facebook page is really important, and going out there and searching your newsfeed and searching through people and just complimenting people. They may not be where they want to be, but complimenting on a success that they've had or something they posted, and just being there in that way. And what happens is they're going to watch you and see what you're doing, and they will join you because they're going to want to better themselves. And I feel like Beachbody is way more than just like losing weight or getting healthy. It's healthy mind, body, and soul, everything. And people want in on this because of the value we offer, of the lifestyle we offer, it's a life-changing experience.
Now, when you say the value that we offer, some people would say, hey, well, value $120 for a P90X or $130 for a bag of Shakeology or $5 a day or whatever. How do you represent that as a value? I know how I feel about it, but how do you do it as a coach?
I think the experience I've had with it, I always share, and the way I felt before I started P90X to the way I felt after was life-changing, not only for me, it was life-changing for my children, for my husband, for the students at school to see a better version of myself. You can't put a price tag on that. Shakeology has changed. I'm a nutritionist. Shakeology has changed my life, my digestive system, so many things. And my husband, I've seen it firsthand. I have no problem sharing that value in our products. 100, I stand behind it because I've seen it in my life and I've seen it change so many others.
Do you use the money back guarantee
Of
at all?
course. There's no, if you're 30 days, if you don't see a difference, and I always say, you take it every day, you don't see a difference, you could send it back. And I've never had someone send it back. Never.
That's awesome. Okay,
Yes.
well, there you go. You've heard it from another superstar diamond. And if you're not getting pumped up by these little videos and seeing what sort of potential, I don't understand. Like, you're just not, you got to tune in because, like, it can happen. 2.5 years in the business,
It can
and she
happen.
wasn't successful from day one. She had to work her way there and figure it out. So
Right.
you can too. All right, last thing, anything you want to say, to be Superstar Diamond, you obviously have to have a team there. Anything you
Yes.
want to say to your team before we sign off?
I love you, Team Dream Again. You have allowed me to dream again, and you guys are dreaming again as well. You guys are the best, and I can't wait to celebrate with you guys.
All right, there you go. We'll be back with our next Superstar Diamond. Hope you're having a good day, because we're having a lot of fun here. All right, see ya.